The king is in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that Kenya must be a very lucky country, being the first country in Africa to be visited by the king. The king is in the country for a 4-day trip. And you know, they say when the visitor in the house, the mood is very different. And indeed, it is very different. People are talking, people are asking questions. You know, and by the way, I was in the airport when the king arrived. Businesses had to be paralyzed for almost 4 hours. This can confirm to you about the person we are talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching me for the first time, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification bell, and thanks a lot for those who are supporting me. Well, a lot of activities have been going on. We saw it yesterday. Various political leaders from different sides, the opposition leaders, those in the government, when they were present in the State House. You know, the king visited various places, and he was in Kariako today when he paid his respect for the fallen warriors. There is this particular question people are asking. Where was Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president? Yeah, we understand that the deputy president has been away since last weekend in Germany. He had a business trip. But what people do not understand was why had it to be at this particular time? Being the second in command, many and everybody was expecting Rigathi Gachagua to be present. We saw it yesterday when Musalia Mudavadi was acting to be the deputy president. Guys, after a very thorough research, I can confirm to you that the whole thing is political. Rigathi Gachagua mentioning this particular historical event is political. You will understand and agree with me that, you know, when President William Ruto gained popularity, a huge popularity for that matter in Mount Kenya, it was never through Rigathi Gachagua. And it had not to be through Rigathi Gachagua in 2027. If you really listen keenly to the speech made by the president yesterday, there was this part about the kingship thing. And I will quote what the president said yesterday about this. Ladies and gentlemen, I did inform His Majesty earlier that in Kenya there is this concept called the kingpin, and there is a vicious contest for the kingpins in different regions around Kenya, which amount not too much. But this week all contests are suspended because the king himself is in the country. End of the quote. Can you link this with what Gachagua has been? You know, Gachagua is one man who is so ambitious to become the kingpin on Mount Kenya. You know, being the kingpin of Mount Kenya, it means that President William Ruto gaining votes in Mount Kenya has to be through Rigathi Gachagua. So President took opportunity, he had to kill the ambition of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua through this. When he said the kingpin things is suspended, and the kingpin himself was away out of the country, this was the time to hit. He really hit it. He was really killing the ambition of the Rigathi Gachagua. Another good reason why Rigathi Gachagua had to miss this. You know, there is one man who has said, we've seen Rigathi Gachagua making it in several occasions, about the former Prime Minister, the opposition leader Raila Odinga. You know, Rigathi Gachagua is one man that cannot allow any talks, any good relationship that can exist between the president and Raila Odinga. I even said it the other day, and by the way, even the ongoing talk about the bipartisan talks, Rigathi Gachagua is not in support of it. So, when Rigathi Gachagua was away, the president invited the prime minister. We saw prime minister in the State House. You know, this was the time for the president to prove a point that, you know, politics aside, Kenya is bigger than the two of them. Kenya is bigger than the president himself, Kenya is bigger than Rigathi Gachagua. So when he welcomed the former president, Raila Odinga, to this particular event, he was trying to, tell the country that I'm the president for the country. I'm the president for everyone, not for those who voted me, not for those who never voted me. So he wanted to, diminish and tarnish this particular opinion that Rigathi Gachagua has been having. Rigathi Gachagua is one man who has made even the day when he was claiming that, Kenya Kwanza government is a share, it's like a company. So when we saw the position Raila Odinga in the event, there is even a sign that there could be a good relationship that is clicking between Raila Odinga and President William Ruto. Look, have you imagined that, over the past few days, there have been these talks that, President William Ruto is trying to bring Mudavadi very close, and people even thinking that maybe 2027 it might go with Musalia Mudavadi, or maybe even 2032 it can even hand over power to Musalia Mudavadi. When Mudavadi was acting as the deputy president, there is a time it really trying to show Kenyan that this is the man to watch. And by the way, we can never underestimate that. We should not underestimate Musalia Mudavadi acting as the deputy president for this particular event. Indeed, we should not underestimate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua missing out of this is all about politics. It really confirmed to us that President William Ruto, this marriage is not at its begun. Indeed, this marriage, I can confirm to you that it will not go beyond 5 years. It will not go beyond 5 years. We are here. We'll confirm. That was my take. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.